Introducing the Deep House Space. My name is Euphonia. Imagine yourself lost in a world of pulsing bass lines, hypnotic melodies, and infectious grooves. Welcome to your haven for deep house delights. Let's embark on this sonic journey together.
What's up, beautiful people? This is C-Moody, and you're at the place to be with the Deep House Space.
Visa, the brown skin Alcy, the one and only, and you are tuned into the Deep House Space.
The deep house space, 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 space. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now listening to Booger the DJ, only on the deep house space.
What's up, beautiful people? This is C-Moody, and you're at the place to be, the deep house space.
Hi, this is Floyd of Lilac Jeans.
And this is Menu of Lilac Jeans. You are now listening to the Deep House Space.
And you're tuned into the deep house space, 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 Gentlemen, you are now listening to Booger the DJ, only on the Deep House Space. My name is Bongani Metomaku. The Deep House Space. Grace upon these platforms that expose the undiscovered. As we enter, we breathe fire from the other side. Conquer and divide, our roads they will abide. House music is in control, now turns the tide. In our house, we are one, connected with the rhythm. My name is Bongani Mehlomakul, and you're tuned into the Deep House Space.
Happy Friday, everyone. Happy Friday, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for being here. It's Friday again. So we're doing this thing that we like doing on Fridays called the Deep House Space. And we have amazing guests as always. First on the lineup today, we'll have C-Moody. And then after that, A.N.D. Actually titles himself as A.N.D. And then we'll end off today with Lilac Jeans. All these gents have recently released some music. So if you haven't heard of the music yet or just haven't seen their posts, go to their profiles. They're actually in the space right now. And you'll get to see some of their music and we'll play some of their music. So thank you so much for being here and joining us. Boy, the DJ today started with a couple of songs. The first song that he played, let's see. I don't know where he gets his songs, but he plays really nice songs. The first song he played was Luigi and Juggernaut Mood Swings, and then he played a song by Runa Sibia, I See You. And then just before I grabbed the mic, he played a mashup bootleg by D General of Hey Hey, which was originally done by Dennis Ferrer. So thank you so much for being here and joining us. Let's test the mic with Unkazi Zulu. First, Unkazi Zulu, mic check, mic check.
Hi, Vox. Hi, Buga. I'd like to welcome everyone who's here. I'd like to welcome our guests. Don't know if there's anyone who's new today, but if you're new here, please stick around. It's always a great Friday with great conversations and amazing music. And we're so happy that you guys took your time out to join us. So thank you so much.
Absolutely. We are happiest that you are here with us. So don't be shy to grab the mic. Don't be shy to share some comments with us, perhaps regarding the music or regarding our guests. If you want to ask something, the mic is very, very welcome. Do not be shy at all. Put it, DJ.
Hello, 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 hello. Happy Friday, happy Friday, happy Friday, everyone. Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are blessed. It is that edition of time again. It is that time again. As you know how we always do it. Every Friday we are the pre-party start of everything, man. Welcome to the Deep House Space. Like Ungazi has mentioned, if you are new here, welcome to the Deep House Space where we're gonna bless your ears with beautiful music, of course. But one thing I'd like you guys to do is please share the space. Let others know that it is that time, of course, for us to take you to the other side. It is a Friday, the Friday edition, and for us to bless your ears, of course, how we always do it. Marafede, our artists are already here. You know what, Mfana? One thing I always love about our artists is time. Fana, they always keep time, and they are always here, man. In time, of course. Lilac Jeans is already here. C-Moody is already here. A.N.D, of course, as well. But yeah, man. No, I suge the train. Pincham, umnandi boy.
Hundreds, Mfana. Hundreds. Great to be back doing this thing again. Let's start. Let's check the mic. I got C-Moody. C-Moody, happy Friday, mfakethu. Please unmute your mic.
Hola, Vox. Happy Friday, Jayami.
Hi,
Good to be
siyabonga,
here.
Chami. Thank you for being a guest yet again. Think Chesty Mike Yaga Andile, because he's actually quite new here, making his first appearance. Andile mfakethu. Mic check,
Hi
mic check.
everyone. Hi everyone. Honest
Hi.
beer.
Yaphila
I'm good,
mfakethu.
man. I'm good.
Okay, siyabonga. Andile, uvali mic, you're gonna follow C-Moody, Just sit right there. Every now and then, I'll ask you for some input, though. So, I think. So, our first guest, as mentioned, is C-Moody. C-Moody has released an EP with Selville Records, which is titled Overdue. So, this was released on the 3rd of June, and we're having him back on the Deeper Space. C-Moody Mfethu, for some people that don't know you, perhaps on the space, who've never heard Utubani C-Moody ever, could you please just share a little bit about who you are and just give us a short summary about your recent project, which is Overdue? Sicela ukuthi kenzakalani ku-Overdue before we play the music. Thank you.
No stress, Voxman. But we released it on the 30th. Nguzela put it the 3rd of June. It was the 30th of May, but nonetheless, C-Moody, he out in just a local producer, local DJ, who's always been in the game. I think I started producing back in 2010, I believe. Yeah, 2010, 2011, somewhere there. And I haven't looked back since. Haven't had the most consistent run in terms of releasing music. As I'm a producer sometimes. Sishawa idoubt yokuthi, abantu bazothini kanjani. But that's all gone now. Hence now I'm finally releasing a lot of music, which I'm quite happy about. And yeah, so now I just released the Overdue. And obviously the main reason why I called it Overdue was because I recently lost all of my music. in December, so I lost all of my music in December. I tried to make a recovery in January, and then that second hard drive crashed as well. So I was just in a very, very depressed state. Yo, what am I even gonna do? But the mission for this EP was just very simple. I just wanted to give the people some good music, give them some bangers, especially because I haven't been dropping in quite a while because of course, losing all my music. But yeah, the response has been quite positive. I'm quite glad people are enjoying the music, and obviously that's inspiring me to do a lot more.
Siyabonga mfowethu. Thank you so much for sharing that. Sorry for losing the music though. Ayishade mfowethu. In case it
I
happens.
think those are fun. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That's when you learn how to, the importance of backing up your music.
Absolutely, absolutely. Before we play the first song from Overdue by C-Moody, the Lilac Jeans have also just grabbed the mic, so let's just test their mic. Lilac Jeans, please unmute your mic. Mic check.
Hola, hola, Machita. It's Menu Lilac Jeans here. I'm not with Floyd, but yeah, Lilac Jeans obviously we here.
Okay, siyabonga menu of Lilac Jeans, but akusamachita kuphela la khona wena menu. Mara akunajive.
Yeah.
Sokufina.
Sorry. Also, Sanbonani to everyone. Sorry, guys.
So that is Lilac Jeans. We're going to be closing off with them today with South African Soulful House Volume 5. Yes. Volume mic again, man. Noma ungabona amantombazana go grand. So we're going to start off with some music as mentioned from C-Moody Overdue. Bugatti DJ, we ready to play the first song from Overdue?
From the EP itself, titled Overdue, we're starting with track 4, Overdue by C-Moody. Enjoy. Asich.
What's up, beautiful people? This is C-Moody, and you're at the place to be with the Deep House Space.
Hi, this is Nkazi Zulu the Fourth. You are currently tuned into the Deep House space. Please do share the space, invite others, and get ready for amazing music and great conversations.
Yes, amazing music and incredible conversations. Kazi Zulu said it. The song was Overdue by C-Moody, who's our first guest for today. The release was released under Iselville Records. Kazi Zulu, are you liking Overdue?
Vox, you know something about C-Moody's music. C-Moody's music will get you moving. It will get you moving like at all times. And you know, he says Uguti he hasn't been very consistent when it comes to releases, but it doesn't really feel like that. Simuti has given us Rain Check, Simuti has given us Those Times, Simuti has given us Impilo, you know, and to this day, I think Rain Check dropped in 2023, but to this day, people are still grooving to it. So it's very, very impressive. And I'm a big fan of his sound. His sound is so clean, very, very nice to listen to.
Uzule C-Moody.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Nkazi Ngiyabonga kakhulu.
Bayakuncoma C-Moody.
Much appreciated.
Let's hear what the guys have got to say. Andile, sasekhona ngithi Andile Shong.
Yeah. Still here.
What are your thoughts from the first song from C-Moody?
Yeah, no, it's a banger. It's a banger. Yo, it's actually on my playlist for tonight. So yeah, no, C-Moody's music. Yeah, Nyagazul is right. It always gets you moving, gets you moody. Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
Much appreciated.
Is really even adding the music into the playlist. Yeah, shout out. I think we could go to the next song. As mentioned, if you're in the space, grab the mic. Do not be shy at all. Come through and add some of your thoughts regarding our talks or the music. Body DJ, next song.
Next song, it's It's titled For You with Kali Major and Eel Jazzy. Jazzy Q. Enjoy. Abash.
What's up, beautiful people? This is C-Moody, and you're at the place to be with the Deep House Space.
Hey, this is Kali Music, and you're listening to the Deep House Space. For the love of Deep House, baby. Hey, this is Carly Mead, and you're listening to the Deep House Space. For the love of Deep House, baby.
What's up, beautiful people? This is C-Moody, and you're at the place to be with the Deep House Space.
Introducing the Deep House Space. My name is Euphonia. Imagine yourself lost in a world of pulsing bass lines, hypnotic and infectious grooves. Welcome to your haven for deep house delights. Let's embark on this sonic journey together.
Thank you again for being with us here on the Deep House Space. A song I just played now is For You with Kylie Mitch on vocals and Old Jazzic as well as C-Moody, who's our first guest today on the Deep House Space. C-Moody always, Kylie Mitch always sounds smooth and nice, yeah. And I think this was very relaxing and loungy. I think C-Moody Mfana, she sounds really amazing on the song. Jay, um, Kylie Mitch always sound amazing, right? Mfaki, always.
Lalela mfana, lalela. Give Kali any beat. Give Kali any beat and you will hear it for yourself. The fact that she is so creative, man. She comes out of the box. Her lyrics, mfana, they always make sense, mfana. She's killing it. She's always killing it. And the message behind every song that she does, nah, man, you have to give it to her. You definitely have to give it to her, you know. And without boxing her in, mfana, nah, she's the best, mfana. She's the best. Marafede, C-Moody, you good, my king?
I'm all good. I'm all good, my G. I'm all good. And yeah, ngivumelana nani bafethu. Kali is literally the best, bro. Male or female vocalist, tubabize bonke. Kali is number one.
Without a doubt, Mfana, without a doubt. I mean, Njayami, let's tap into it. You know, you mentioned something very important. You know, you mentioned that you lost your stuff, you know, and you're supposed to be releasing a while ago. I mean, with that, Mfana, how important is it? What has it taught you, Mfana? I mean, releasing, what has making backups, and because you also mentioned that you had a hard drive which had also crashed, you know. How important is it, Mfana, to back up your music, especially your database, you know? Because anyone could come through and say, I know, Simudi Mfana, this is my song, I done it with him. So how do we really protect that database, Mfana?
Hey, Fana, this thing, dog, that I went through, it really taught me, vele. It gave me a hard lesson, vele, back up stuff, sako, you know, and not even backing it up on one location. Try maybe 2 or even 3 if you can push it to that extent, because at the end of the day, this is a product yakho, as an artist, and it's something ukuthi it can change your life and change other people's lives as well. So I think it definitely shouldn't be taken lightly, in a sense ukuthi you should never process or go through the right processes in terms of backing it up and make sure that it's saved and you can access it at any given time. But yeah, man, that's pretty much what that taught me. It was a painful lesson, but I think it was one of those lessons that I had to go through, because I think now, as a producer or an artist that you work on music, you never really think ukuthi izinto zizoyenzeka kuwe. You're always like, I mean, PC, I'm right, or whatever I'm doing is fine, so I don't need to do A, B, and C. Until it happens to you, then you're like, damn, because now you're starting from scratch. I had an album nyana there that I was starting to work on as well. That stuff is gone, and the collabs and this and that. But yeah, man, it's very important to just back up your stuff and make sure you have it on different locations.
As you heard producers, as you heard DJs, backing up your stuff is very, very important. Not just external, but also cloud based as well. I mean, and cloud is very, very important as well. C-Moody, yeah, you will agree with me, or
100%, bro, 100%. Yeah, if you can invest in some cloud storage, that would be perfect. Nakona, I think now you can even go to like a Google Drive or something, and there's like free cloud space there that you can use. Yeah, bro.
Olo. My last, I mean, you have a process of way of making music. You follow a certain process when it comes to making music. When it comes to working with other people, what is the process that you follow? It might be a vocalist, it might be a producer. What is the process that you follow?
I don't have a specific process, but as to be honest with you, for me, it's just about vibing. Like if say a vibe and music way to make sense together, then we can do whatever, whenever. I don't necessarily box myself in terms of a particular process, because I know other artists as well, other creatives, they have their own process, and I'm very flexible in a sense. However, whatever is the best way to work, we can just do that. Whatever they feel comfortable with, we can do that, because I'm flexible on my side. So if you think a beat, or if you funa chord kuqala, or if you funa ukushaya vocal kuqala, and then I do the beat, it is what it is. It doesn't really matter, bro, as long as sihlangana and the energies align, and it will literally show in the music. Izozwakala ukuthi kuyasibhana.
Aye, beautiful Mpinjam. Let's take it back to the music. Nyabonga Mpinjam, ne?
Bonga.
Danko. Vox.
Shout out to C-Moody for coming through. Shout out to C-Moody. We are blessed for his presence. We're going to play the last song. I don't know what song that Boga is going to choose, but we're going to play the last song from Overdue. You can go check out Overdue because we're not playing all the songs. So there's some songs that you will not hear definitely from the space. Mara, the project is out on all streaming platforms, and you can go and check that out. Next week we have an entirely new lineup. So people that have never been onto the Deep House space ever. Next week we've got Shaz Norton is joining us. We have Osman, the composer, who released our music under Ile Buliaga Empower SA. We have Marcus Watkins, all the way from the States. Yeah, we have someone from the States next week. And lastly, I don't know why we've never had this man, but we have FKA Mash also joining us as a guest for next week Friday. So that's the lineup for next week Friday. Should be dope. These people have never been guests ever. Imagine that. So join us again, please, next week from 12. But for now, Bugatti DJ, Shine Gomas, well. Shine Gomas Doom.
Lalela mfana, we discovering the undiscovered. Aish. Signing off, C-Moody with Deep Essentials, Not the Same. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Floyd of Lilac Jeans.
And this is Menu of Lilac Jeans. You are now listening to the Deep House Space.
price is not today's price. Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Hi, this is Sabrina Child, and you're listening to the Deep House Space. For the love of Deep House. For the love of Deep House.
As for the love of Deep House, just like Sabrina Child has said, you're listening to the Deep House Space. And the song just played now is Not the Same by our first guest for today, C-Moody. And he has got the Deep Essentials on this one. We have a new speaker, Kaizen. Kaizen, please unmute your mic.
Sure, Hafiz.
Shafire Kaizen.
Sure, Hafiz. Mina ngithanda ukuthi hayi lebhenga leli since ngilishaye iviki lonke baze bayakhala ukuthi hayi le ngoma leyo wayikhalisa kangaka.
Bakale Kaizen. Thank you so much for grabbing the mic, mfana.
Sure.
Nkazi Zulu, is there any of these that you've been playing the whole week, perhaps?
Oh yeah, definitely overdue. Like this is why I was so happy when Ubuga opened with that song. C-Moody, before you go, I know Ubuga has touched on this one already about you losing the music. I want to know, Guti, how did you recover? How did you bounce back to being able to make music after losing everything that you had planned to share with us for 2025?
How did I bounce back? I actually took like a short break just to really evaluate a lot of things in life, including the music. And then I think I started again, I think around end of Feb. I think that's when I literally then started again ukusebenza. But I mean, I was even contemplating to stop, like you just start thinking about a lot of things that are really unnecessary. But I have a very, very great group of friends who always encourage me and just say, Donna, don't worry about this thing. It's on Lola. Look at it from a different perspective. Look at the brighter side. Those types of things. So I have quite a great supporting structure in my life in terms of friendship and family. So that really helped me a lot. And then I just got back to it. I started working again. And yeah, man, shout out to everyone that I worked with on the EP as well. Deep Essentials, El Jazzy, Kali Media, Soul Touch Deeps. And yeah.
No, thank you for that. And we're grateful that you didn't stop because, that would have been a loss. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Simuri, thank you so much, Ivana, for being a great guest as always. Shout out for coming through. Besides Overdue, is there anything else that we can expect for the rest of the year?
Yeah. It's gonna be a busy year, I think. I actually even have a track, the Lilac Jeans. We haven't really settled on when we're going to release that, but I have a track with them. I've got some new stuff with Kali Media as well. And then I'm dropping something with Ufedzo on the 20th on his new EP, Underrated. Dropping something there, and then I've got something coming with Usi Black as well. And a few other collaborations. But the main thing I think to look forward to from me this year would be an album. I think I'm finally ready to give the people an album. And yeah, I'm currently in album mode and I'm working towards that. So yeah, hopefully I deliver.
Hopefully you deliver indeed. Where can people find you?
On social media, it's C-Moody. I don't really have any gigs lined up yet at the moment, but I'm going to be coming through to Cape Town very soon. But on social media, I was on challenge. Just on Twitter, C_Moody SA, Instagram, C_Moody__, and then on TikTok, I think it's just C-Moody. And then Facebook as well. But yeah, as soon as you just search the name, they'll probably find me there. And then booking details as well are also there. And thank you.
We thank you, Mfageti. We thank you, C-Moody. Thank you for spending time with us in the deeper space. Keep well and stay blessed, Mfageti. Till next time.
Much appreciated, Jaya. Much appreciated. And shout out to everyone else in the space. Shout out to Boga. Shout out to Kazi Zulu. Much appreciated, guys.
Boatin, we give thanks. Shout out to everyone in the space. Yes, indeed. The deeper space wouldn't be what it is today if it wasn't for you. So thank you so much for joining us and being a part of today's session. Pua, are you ready for A.N.D? Andile? Are you ready for Andile?
Locked and loaded.
Okay. Next up is our next guest, which is Andile Shongwe. He's been here since 12. Shout out to Andile. His name is actually titled as A.N.D for Umculo, for music. So he's making his first appearance as a guest on the Deep House Space. Released some music under E Cafe Africa by Sambu Q, who's been a guest here on the Deep House Space. So we're going to play some songs from there. And I think we also have some songs that are not released, I think. Not sure though, but yeah. Buga, I'll share I guess, but tell us what you're playing next, please. Thank you.
As we're introducing and yeah. And if you mind, enjoy. Ululu.
For the love of deep house, baby. Hey, this is Kali Meet and you're listening to the Deep House Space. For the love of deep house, baby.
Hi, this is Floyd of Lilac Jeans.
And this is Menu of Lilac Jeans. You are now listening to the Deep House Space.
Hi, this is Nkazi Zulu the Force. You are currently tuned into the Deep House Space. Please do share the space, invite others, and get ready for amazing music and great conversations.
Welcome to the Deeper Space yet again. The time is 13:02, and we're on to our second guest, which is A.N.D. Andile, please unmute your mic for people that don't know you. Welcome to the Deeper Space for the very first time. Thank you for making time for us. Please tell us Utubani if it's to end. Where Abu and this music thing. Why are you doing the thing for it?
So where do I start? So yeah, I'm just a small kid from a small town, man. I'm originally from Newcastle in KZN. Then I moved to Pretoria to study, and then during my first and second year of studies, started studying in 2019, and then that's when I was a little bit into FL Studio. Then I was like, yeah, let me do this. Okay, not, and studies got in the way, and then 2020 happened, lockdown. As soon as lockdown happened, I was like, yeah, we're doing this, man. I had a whole 6 months to myself to just lock in, really study FL Studio, started watching tutorials on YouTube, and then same thing happened. Same thing that happened to C-Moody happened to me. My first hard drive crashed. After that, got a new laptop, and then tragedy struck again. I got mugged on my way back from school. This was back in 2021 now. And then sharp, I get a new laptop. Sharp, I'm like, nah, I'm not taking it home. I'm not taking it to school anymore. I'm keeping it at home. Tragedy strikes again. There's a breaking that happened, and then niggas came in with guns, stole my laptop again, and then I had to start over with music again. And then ever since I've just been gradually working, just starting like producing, learning again, because I'm recent to producing, so I'm still learning, still trying to find my sound. So just been producing. After Pretoria, I relocated to Soweto. So I found some people I work with here, and then the music that I'm making now is what I'm releasing. So yeah.
If it's we are fair, if it's us, if it's
Hey
okay.
man.
Hey.
Yeah man. Hey.
But yeah, Vanano, thank you for sharing that with us. Thank you so much for sharing. I mean, how did you connect with Usambo? You released some music with Cafe
Sambo.
Africa. Yeah. So how did you connect with Usambo SQ?
Through social media, man. Actually, So I was a fan of Sambo's music because I heard his EP on Spotify somewhere. And I was like, let me just look up this guy. Only to find out he has a record label. I'm like, I have some music I was sitting on. And I was like, just submit some tracks, see what happens. And then
Oh, I'm fine. But that's so nice. I'm fine. Oh, that's so nice. The power of social media. Let's give the mic to Nkazi Zulu. Nkazi Zulu, did you like the first song from A.N.D?
What I liked about the first song was how it kept me on my feet. You know, when elements are added, and then you're like, what's next? And then he throws something that you're not even expecting. I really, really enjoyed that about his music, or rather the song that we listened to.
thank you. Ngiyabonga.
Before Skubeka Sagu, the next song, so could you please elaborate? Yeah, well, your name is A.N.D Leshong. Does A.N.D stand for something else, perhaps?
Well, at first it didn't, cause growing up, I went to school with white kids, so I used to listen to a lot of white music. Then I found out about and me and him and her. I was like, you know what? Since Kamila Andy, let's just say and. And then afterwards, one of my friends was like, "Yeah, man, you good at this DJing thing, man. Why did you just say Andy? They never disappoints." And I was like, it works.
Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Okay. No, I say about so let's go and play the next song. We have some like few songs to play from A.N.D. And time from your X account doesn't have zero. There's nothing. Start adding a few things. People can know who you are, so people can easily find your music. You know, man, there's zero.
Hey, man, I'm not big on Twitter. I'm big on Instagram and other social medias. But yeah, actually just Instagram usually. But actually social media, not so much in general. So just I'm usually big on Instagram. Twitter, not so much.
Okay, mina ke ngithi faka something on your X account.
Nah,
Yes,
definitely
that's
will.
your personal preference. You're not big, but as an artist, you are needed everywhere. That's the honest truth. You are needed everywhere. Because right now, the only thing we see is just A, and we don't know if you make music or not. So yeah, please do that. Don't forget. Just make it colorful, Nyan.
Yeah, definitely will.
Put it, DJ. Let's go on and play the next song. Shout out to each and every person, man, for joining us on the Deep House Space.
Shout out. Without a doubt, mfana maka-edithe lapho, achieve lapha ku-Instagram, aze la ekhaya. Kuyanyiwa la ku-X, kumnandi. Next song, it's 4 a.m. in Newcastle. Enjoy.
Enter the underground where music's deep and the vibes are real. Your weekly dose of deep house is here. Let's get lost in the music. Hashtag the Deep House Space.
Yo, this is your boy, Usi Black. You are now tuned into the Deep House Space. Hashtag Deep House Space.
today's price. Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Hey yo, this is your boy Chana Cameron. You're listening to the Deep House Space.
Just like Chana Chameleon mentioned, you are listening to the Deeper Space. Thank you so much for joining us. The song we just played now is 4 a.m. in Newcastle by our current guest, and let's give the mic to Lindo. Lindo, mic check. Okay, let's try that again. Lindos, mic check, mic check. Can you hear me? Can you not hear me? Okay, Lindos can't hear me. No problem. Bode DJ, anyazi mudlale price change. Anyazi so eziwa, eh? Give us your thoughts, please.
As and thought, Umlindo she listen on my side. But anyways, I'm mfana. Listen, mfana. Fester mfana le base mfana ishekisa ama fester. I'm sure nabo makhi bayasho ukuthi uqalile futhi uqalile ngalomsindo wakhe. But no mfana, killer tunes. Yo, End, how are you, brother?
Yo, ngiyabonga kakhulu mfethu, ngiyabonga.
You blessed, Njam? You good?
Nah, I'm good, man. I'm blessed. Honored to be here still.
Without a doubt, man. In fact, thank you for pitching up. Thank you for blessing us with your presence here on the Deep House Space. Mfana, without a doubt, Mfana, your music, I know it's speaking. Let's start here, Mfana. When do you start making music? Is it something that runs in the family, perhaps, or it's you, Mfana, who's starting that generational inheritance of music in J?
My brother, well, my older brother, he tried when he was younger. Then he just fell out of love with it, I guess. Then yeah, I'm the only one. Yeah, in my family, I'm the only one.
And with that, Mfana, within the making of music, what is that go-to sound for you, Mfana? Which sound speaks up for you? Because for me, I can tell that probably it would be the bass line. But for you, Mfana, what is the creative process and which sound speaks for you?
Uh, for me personally, it's the chord, man. The chord speaks, bro. From the chord, I move on to the bass immediately, and then the drums afterwards. So that's the process for me. So if the chords speak to me, the bass comes in my head somehow, and then put it in, and then yeah, the drums will determine the feel of the song, and yeah, that's it.
And doing collaborations, man. Have you ever done collaborations before? And if you do, what is it that you look into within the next producer or the next vocalist?
So I have done collaborations before. Some of them got lost when my laptop got lost. There is a collaboration released with Maniac Monks and my EP on Cafe Africa. I just look into the artist's music. If I like the artist's music, I just hit them up in social media, and if they reply, yeah, we work from there.
Beautiful stuff, Njam. Beautiful stuff. No, thank you, Njaka. Thank you for your presence, my dog. Let's take it back to the good music, yeah? It's a Vox.
Siyabonga Bode DJ. Ulindo ke sikakhona ke. Lindo, mic check, mic check.
Ola Vox.
Rapuzit.
Mnandi wena.
100 mfana.
Yizwe. Uphethe ubani? Andile. Khambani friend.
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Ngiright. Ubuya kuphi eNewcastle umkhaya phela wena?
Mina mfethu ngiphume town eNewcastle mfethu, ngakhula town.
Town kuphi?
Awu Park.
Aba Park.
Sure.
Nami ngikhulela Aba Park.
Ngikhule Awu Park ngakuphi mfethu?
But aku Silver Bomb.
Silver Bomb. Useduze mos.
Yeah. Asho ukuthi mhlambe siyazana. sokuthi nawe ubekanga isithombe la uVox bekakutshela beka isithombe ubeka ama-link to for music wakho yabona
Sure.
ukhona uku-reach out to abantu abaningi yabo.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, all right, stop. Into engifuna ukuyazi ukuthi okay, so do you look up to musical wise, internationally or locally?
Yeah. Yeah, I've been listening to house music, almost my whole life. So yeah, there's a lot. If I was to start from the beginning, I would say At Jazz has been, yeah, I've grew up listening to artists like At Jazz, Dawson. Dawson's also an artist I listen to a lot. And then I used to listen to the House Africa albums, the Soul Candy albums. So yeah, just SA House. And then a few international artists, like I said, At Jazz. Could mention I used to listen to white music. So well, let me not say white music, but then music that more white people like. So stimming, and then there's also techno artists like Stephen Bodzen and a few others. But yeah, around those type of artists.
Oh, okay, I know. I have to say your music work it's very matured. So we are sure to do of that music, even though maybe you might still be new in terms of production, waba nama hiccups akho. What I would say is just keep on kubeke la uyibambe khona. So far we're really liking what we hear, and yeah, we'd really like to hear more. Uyekela ukulahla ama-hard drive. Ushilo C-Moody.
Eish.
Back up your things cloudy. That way zizohlale zi-safe noma kwenzakalani. Yabona?
Yeah,
All right.
definitely. Ngiyabonga kakhulu mfethu.
All right, sure. Thank you, Fox.
Shout out to Lindo coming through to the Deep House Space and making this a reunion from boys from Newcastle. Thank you, Lindo, for coming through and grabbing the mic. Put it, DJ. Let's play the last song from A.N.D. And then we go to our next guest, which is Lilac Jeans. Shout out to each and every person who is here. It would be nice to actually hear another female voice. So if you don't mind, Mike, please don't mind. Grab it, please. Just to hear another female voice. As uyasebenza, yazi kakhulu. But Puga, oshaya ingoma siba.
Last tune as we send off for End. He features Maniac Monks with Maniacs. Enjoy.
What's up, beautiful people? This is C-Moody, and you're at the place to be with the Deep House Space.
Yo, what's up, folks? This is your boy Tim A.N.D, and you're listening to the Deep House Space.
And you're listening to the Deep House Space for the love of Deep House. For the love of Deep House.
fucking good.
That motherfucker don't miss, man.
He good.
In the heat of battle, he don't miss.
No.
In the heat of controversy, he don't miss. This motherfucker.
What's up, beautiful people? This is C-Moody, and you're at the place to be with the Deep House Space.
Yes, you're in the place to be, the Deep House Space. And right now, our guest is A.N D, joining us for the very first time. Shout out to A.N D. And for you to your experience of the Deep House Space.
It's been a good one. Yeah, it's been a memorable experience. Thank you again.
Nah, shout out to for you. Shout out. Nkazi Zulu, any last words for A.N D?
I actually have a question for him. Andile, do you have any producers that you dream of working with?
Yeah, there's quite a few. Actually, C-Moody, the previous guest, yeah, is one of my dream features actually. Yeah, I'd really love to work with them. Lilac Jeans, I'd love to work with them. Let's see. Fatso 98. Yeah, Fatso 98 is a dream feature. And then Rock Tonic. Rock Tonic is artist I'd like to work with. Frank Guru. Okay, I actually have a song coming up soon with Frank Guru. So yeah, he's also one of the artists I work with. And then who else? Yeah, I think that's all I can think about right now.
All right, thank you, Siyabonga, for joining us today on the Deep House Space.
Thank you for having me.
Yabona folks, he works fast. He's already changed his profile picture. He doesn't waste time. But yeah, thank you so much for joining us. Where can we find you on socials? I know you said you're not big on socials, but where can we find you?
So my main social accounts would be on Instagram. You can find me at Andile _never _disappoints. And then here on Twitter, it's at Andile Shongs. And yeah, that's about it.
All right. Thank you. Thank you again for joining us.
Thank you for having me, guys. Thank you. Thank you.
Nah, Vanna, shout out to you, Andile, for coming through and making your first appearance on the Deep House Space. Keep well, Mfagiti, and when you drop again, please let us know so we can have you on.
Thank you. I will. Yeah. Thanks to all the listeners. Thanks to everyone.
Shout out to A.N D. Shout out to A.N D. And that's our second guest. Done and dusted. Next up, Lilac Jeans. Just need to check up on them again. I think they just left the space. We're going to be playing music from the Soulful House Volume 5 that they released, I think, just short while back. It's a compilation. It's quite a few old songs and yeah, but you're going to be playing music from that. What a DJ. Last words for Andile, and then please play us some songs from the Soulful House Volume 5 by Lilac Jeans.
Without a doubt. Andile Mfan. As your friend gave you that name, Andile never disappoints. Without a doubt, my G. You never disappoint, man. Shout out to you, Njaka. Shout out to you, my king. Hopefully you'll come through again and bless us with good music. As always, the Deep House Space is always open. The door is always open for you, man. Please come through and bless us, man, like you have done. All the best with your music journey, man. All the best and God bless, yeah? Ulolo. As we waiting for menu, probably he has network issues. But as we waiting for menu, first song from Lilac Jeans compilation, like Vox has mentioned, we'll be playing track 1, Our Deep Is Your House. Enjoy.
And you're listening to the Deep House Space. For the love of Deep House. For the love of Deep House.
Hi, this is Floyd of Lilac Jeans. And this is Manny of Lilac Jeans. You are now listening to the Deep House Space.
I think the song we just played, yes, makes you enjoy a long trip. Nyana. That's a song to play on the road. I like it. Lilac Jeans, welcome again to the Deeper Space. If I get to please unmute your mic.
Oh yeah, thank you very much for inviting us. Sanbonani to wonke umuntu espacini. Sanbingelela.
How far we've come, Van, as we are fair as South Africa. I mean, there was a point where we would import music from the States, and yeah, via my compilation. And today we're actually able to make our own compilations as we are fair, as Lilac. So shout out to the compilation. I mean, this is 5. So how do you compile, Farid? Just let us know. How do you compile? How do you go about it? Shabong.
Yo, it's been a long road. Yeah, it's true, man. We've gone a long way as a South Africa. I mean, we used to compile. We used to listen to music or compile a lot. To now us being able to, show the world that we can also do it. I think it's been a long journey since we started distributing our own music as Lilac Jeans Records. I mean, we started from distributing our own records as producers, just to see how things go, up until we got, the faith to actually stand up, Nati, and start the South African Soulful House series, which we started with Volume 1, and now we're on Volume 6. Volume 6 is still coming, still a promo on Traxsource, which is we're pushing Volume 5 now. It's a long road, man, but we're trying to expose the talent that we have here in South Africa and show the world that we can do it as well.
No, I know. I go with fun. It's amazing. It's beautiful. I mean, Kulumaganje, we also, as a Deeper Space, have 2 compilations out there. Yeah. So we are doing this thing. It's Kazi Zulu. What do you think of the compilation? Have you checked it out yet?
No, I haven't checked 5 out yet, but I've checked the rest of them out yet. You know, this year I feel like Lilac Jeans Records is fighting. We are only in May, and I think they've given us about 19 projects. And of those 19 projects, we've got about 5 or 6 compilations. And I'm very inspired as someone who wants to be a future compiler to watch them go this hard. This is amazing to watch. It's beautiful to watch. I'm actually out of words right now to have them here in my presence. I'm very, very inspired by their work.
Siyabonga Kazi Zulu.
Qhubeka
man.
Siyabonga kakhulu sis.
Shout out to Kazi Zulu. Andile, let's hear what Andile has to say. Andile, what are your thoughts on compilations? Seeing that you also actually make music, what are your thoughts on compilations? Andile, if you're still there.
Yeah, so yeah, compilation's actually pretty dope, man. Coming back from a person who used to listen to about House Africa Volume 1, Soul Candy sessions, yeah, they've always been dope, and I'm glad that DJs are still continuing keeping the culture of compilations, because yeah, I feel like it's something that's been lost but is coming back slowly.
Siyabonga and siyabonga kakhulu and Pori DJ, I think we can put in 4 songs as conversation base, ne? So dlala ingoma Pori DJ mfethu. Dlala ingoma, let's hear the next song. Pori DJ, are you still there?
Yo, Don, young.
Yeah.
Sure, botin boy.
Ithi dlala ingoma.
Hayi asikisi ntwana eish iyakhatha kancane so bengawuzwi umuntu. All right. Next song we playing track 6 by the compilation of Lilac Jeans, Chama Music, Lost in Words. Fun. Memories. La 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 la.
Hi, this is Sabrina Child, and you're listening to the Deep House Space. For the love of Deep House. For the love of Deep House.
Yo, this is Ronnie Deep, and this is the Deep House Space. Peace.
Yo, what's good, music lovers? This is Chama Music, and you are tuned into the Deep House Space.
Shibiri papa, papa shibiri papa, 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 papa shibiri papa, papa shibiri papa, shibiri papa, papa shibiri papa, shibiri papa, papa shibiri
Yo, what's good, music lovers? This is Chima Music, and you are tuned into the Deep House Space.
Hi, this is Nkazi Zulu the Force. You are currently tuned into the Deep House Space. Please do share the space, invite others, and get ready for amazing music and great conversations.
Yes, thank you for being here, for gathering with us on the Deep House Space, listening to great music and having amazing conversations. Just played Chama Music, Lost in Words, which is on Soulful House, South African Soulful House, Volume 5 by A.N.D Lilac Jeans. Bora DJ. Uzothi yakhatha futhi phakathi DJ. Okay, phakathi DJ akafuna ukukhuluma
Oh,
nathi.
ngisho ngisaprepare lana. Uyazi ngisho. We need to prepare. Excel League.
Yeah, my king.
Njaka, shapfere.
Kimnati, you know, man.
Nice and standard. Munate like sweets. My king, let's start with the name. Where did that leak jeans come from? Where does it come from? How did you guys discover the
Oh,
name?
lilac
Yeah.
jeans.
Oh, the leak jeans.
Oh, lilac, man, is a purple color, ne? And it's also a flower. Wabo. So when you speak of a lilac, it's a blossoming flower. Kusho ukuthi manje iflower elingagcwala uma ulitshala it can be everywhere. Yabo. So in short, we just said, you know what? We more like flowers which represent the music, different kind of music, whether it's subgenres all over, which represents also our label. That's why we called ourselves Lilac Jeans. And yeah, we all about the good music, man. That's what it represents, just in short.
And then the jeans, I think, Ntandama jean.
The jeans noma ungathi amajita yabo, so thina amajita sithi ama-jeans yabo.
Yeah, izinto,
So
my king.
simply for amajita. Yeah,
Izinto,
man.
my king. And let's speak about the journey, man, of music as a duo, man. I mean, you guys have been in the game for quite a while, yeah. How has the journey been, man, in the music industry? With the negative side, with the positive side, have you guys been able to blend everything?
Yeah, it's been an interesting journey, what I can say, because we've been learning a lot, since from the beginning we started getting into the industry. we came with that notion to say we're here to learn, whether it's from the music business side or anything that can grow us as a brand. So that's why we've managed to, keep pushing our record label. And most of the stuff that we've been doing, we've been, pushing ourselves from our label, because from when we started, we just signed ourselves as Lilac Jeans under Lilac Jeans Records to make sure that we keep track to everything that we do. And it has given us that courage to also be able to release other people as well and study how the market works. So yeah, we've been learning a lot. So each and every time we release, we try and apply what we've learned, man.
Beautiful, Njaka, beautiful. And I guess I'm gonna also ask you the same question that I asked Machi Tamfana. When it comes to working with collaborations, especially your man, I mean, your guys have been in the industry, your guys don't take anyone. I mean, but with the process of making music and collaborations, how do you guys come about with it, especially vocalists?
Mm. It's difficult for us to really work with just anyone, these days, because we look into contracts, split shares, distribution contracts, and when you work with artists, man, it's one of those things that you have to start with, tell people that these are your terms and conditions, ma uzosebenza nomunye umuntu, are you handing over your rights, or are you having some other publishing company that represents you? So there's a lot of stuff. So we kind of picky when we're working with vocalists. When we're working with new vocalists, we have to make sure that they are registered as well. So if you're maybe in our position, it's kind of difficult to just work with anyone, because maybe you want to release within the next few months and that vocalist is not registered. So we kind of picky when it comes to that process. And we try and every time when we work with people, try and inform them about the contracts, because I'm a artist amaningi, they are currently losing a lot of royalties due to that. So yeah, our criteria is so strict, and yeah, that's how we work, man.
Beautiful, Njaka. One last question, and then we take it back to the good music, man, that you have blessed us with. I mean, your guys are a duo, Njaka. And being a duo, individually, I know that you would probably have this certain sound that you're saying you like, and then he would say "Hore, he likes this type of sound. How do your guys process when your guys are in studio, man, to say, okay, no, we could agree with each other. Let's play this certain sound. I mean, your guys have been working together for years and years and years. How do your guys come about to take a decision together to say, okay, we agree now, let's do this?
Mm. When it comes to the creative process, it's quite different, because sometimes I would be maybe in studio and Floyd is not there. I would create a drum, I'm inspired by that drum. I would send it to Floyd. Then, the creation process just bounce back. Floyd might come up with the chords, or sometimes I might be the one coming up with the chord progression, and Floyd might come up with the drums. And, he can take it further. Sometimes I do arrange what he brought to me. So, we kind of have some sort of different taste, but understand each other when we have to create, and we sort of respect each other's I would say inspiration. If you're inspired by something, I have to tap into that and understand why you really like this. Or sometimes I just click in immediately, or he just clicks in immediately. So that's how we work, man. We just give ourselves room to just play and have fun.
Beautiful, Njaka. Now, let's leave it there, Nja. Let's take it back to the good music. But thank you very, very much for your presence, Njaka. Ne?
Yeah, Bennett, thanks a lot. What I also want to say, guys, with this series that we have started, we're getting a lot of support. I mean, on TrackSource, since we started from Volume 1, on Feb the 20th, we picked number 10 on Traxos Top 10 Most Downloaded Album. And Volume 2 picked number 8 on March the 20th. Volume 3 picked number 19 on April, the 9th of April. Volume 4 was number 7 on April 24. And now we're on Volume 5, which is currently on number 22. So yeah, we just want to give thanks to everyone who's supporting us. Miss South Africa is the highest when it comes to streams, man, which is something that we never expected. And when it comes to downloads, United States and UK is supporting us. Also SA as well. So yeah, thanks guys for having us. And if anyone hasn't checked the Soulful House, South African Soulful House series, they can go to any streaming platforms and also downloading platforms. We are there. Thanks guys a lot.
Hi, Skavaya Njaka, Dulada, Satlofa, the last remarks to house, Skavaya, but yeah, man, shout out to you, man, shout out to Pushing Jaka. Let's go and play the last song, and then we'll be back, yeah?
Thanks,
Bona
man.
Jaka. Vox.
Shout out to each and every person. Thank you so much for being here, joining us. The time now is 14:02. And the weather is looking chilly. Ne? Looking chill. The winter is here. But the music is amazing though. As Lilac Jeans mentioned, go check out the Sofa House volumes that they're releasing, as well as all the guests that we've actually heard today. And shout out to the guests for popping in and making time for the Deep House Space. On to the next song, Nepo, which is DJ Monde, tribute to DJ Monde, right? By KG Sunset. I think so.
Yes, sir. As we're sending off, Lilac Jeans with tribute to DJ Monde by KG Sunset. Enjoy.
Hey, what's up? This is Nutty Nice, and you are listening to the Deep House Space.
What's up? This is Lars Barenroth from Deeper Shades of House, and you're listening to the Deep House Space.
Price went up. Yesterday's price is not today's price. Yesterday's price is not today's price.
No, he's fucking good.
That motherfucker don't miss, man.
He's good.
In the heat of battle, he don't miss.
No.
In the heat of controversy, he don't miss.
No.
This motherfucker.
Hi, this is Floyd of Lilac Jeans. And this is Manny of Lilac Jeans. You are now listening to the Deep House Space.
Definitely one guy who's underrated, KG Sunset. Definitely That man knows how to make music. Sad thing ukuthi nje is shy and akaziboni yazi akaziboni anzima KG. But shout out to Lilac Jeans for adding tribute to DJ Mwande on Soulful House Volume 5. Nkasi Zulu, what are your closing remarks for Lilac Jeans?
I would like to take the time to appreciate them as compilers, as record label owners, as producers, and basically their contribution to the industry for us. But before they go, I wanted to know, Wuti, where can we find them? I say they, but it's one, but it's okay. Yeah, where can we find you on social media?
Oh, thank you very much, Nkazulu. We on Instagram, Lilac Jeans _SA. On Facebook, it's just Lilac Jeans. And for bookings or for any other information regarding business, you can just contact us on 069 310 3743. So far, yeah, that's where you can get us. Thank you very
All
much.
right, thank you for taking your time out to spend your afternoon with us today.
Kubonga mina kakhulu akusekhaya la ekhaya. We always here. And thank you guys for ukuphakamisa iflag inani lase-South Africa. Sidinga abantu abanjengani for us to grow. We need more soldiers so this country can grow and so people can see ukuthi we have this thing as a South Africa and we have love for it. Much blessings.
Aye, shout out, Lilac Jeans. Thank you so much for the time. As Nkasi Zulu mentioned, siyabonga for this cut. When is 6 coming out? 6 iphuma nini?
Yeah, currently volume 6 is exclusive on the track source as a promo. At the end of this month, it should be out to all the digital platforms. But volume 5 is also going to be out shortly within few days to all the platforms. And see as an more, Baba, hey, there's a lot of talent in South Africa. We'll keep pushing. Yeah. God bless, guys.
Absolutely. Talent in your corner, definitely. Buga, last words from your end for Lilac Jeans?
I know. Menu, shout out to you, my king. Shout out to you. Thank you for your presence. Thank you, Fana, for pitching up as always. You know, when we guys welcome you all, when we call you all, you guys pitch up without a doubt. Thank you very, very much. Hopefully, Fana, like you mentioned, volume 7, we don't know, somewhere, somehow, probably the Deeper Space will be the part of the compilation, you know. We would be honored as well, you know. But yeah, Mfana, thank you very, very much for your presence in Jaka. Keep safe, keep well, and have a wonderful weekend. And God bless on your music journey, yeah? Ube mnandi
Siyabonga.
Jaka.
Siyabonga, Buga the DJ. Lilac, closing remarks from your end before I get to Lilac Jeans. Okay, I think maybe they're just connected, no?
Can you hear
Oh
me?
yeah, no. Siyakuzwa ke manje mfana man. Please give us your closing remarks for Fanda.
Yeah. No, ngithi siyabonga kakhulu, guys. I wish I could get more contacts of the guys that you are pushing here on the space so we can feature them on the compilation as well.
Mfana ubabheke mfana. I mean, we're always posting them. So their names are always somewhere nje. Wena nje hayi kulula mfethu. If you need anyone, you can easily just reach out and forget. Shout out. Sibonga to you, Lilac Jeans. Go check out South African Soulful House Volume 5, as you mentioned. Right now on Check Source. In the next coming days, it will be on streaming services. So siyabonga for the Lilac Jeans. We have some people on the mic here. Okay. Empire SA. Mic check.
Vox, fade to everyone also on the space. See some beautiful ladies are here and the gents.
I know, man. Just another amazing space, man. Just wanted to say that thanks for the music, gents. Been listening from C-Moody's interview. I actually saw that he released, but I had not listened, so it was great to also hear it here first. I think I'll definitely add it to the playlist. But the interesting one was A.N.D. Lovely stuff that I also heard from there. Will definitely be checking out more of his music. And obviously, I'm a veteran, Lilac Jeans. Yeah, no, I'm a fit about Pusha. Great conversations as well in terms of the business side of music. And yeah, no, thanks to the host as well, always making sure that everything is glued together. And Buga, ngizokuthumela i-voice over nje, ngizokuthumela i-voice over. But otherwise, thanks, man. Please enjoy your weekend.
That is Empire SA from Max Note Media. Before we do our closing remarks and play a last closing song, we have Echo Pulsive here. We actually released a song with Max Note Media, and there's a few things that he would like to share with us. Echo Pulsive, please unmute your mic.
Vox, my check.
Hundreds.
Am I hundreds? Perfect. Good day, everyone. I know it's a bit formal, but yeah, I think Joe sent my email. So, good day, everyone. I hope everyone is good. Echo Pulsive here, all the way from KZN, based in Durban. Deep house, Afro house. That's where I dabble. And I just firstly, I wanted to say this was a great. It was a great episode, and I discovered music. It's always a great episode when you discover music and you discover music that you love. That's that's where that's where the bar is now. You have to find new music, even from artists that you've known or artists that you know. Sometimes even finding artists that you didn't even know. So yeah, I love platforms like this. That's actually what I'm going to be speaking about. Gangan, it's also have a platform that pushes mixes. Very soon we'll have Empire RSA. Shout out to him. We'll have Radic the Myth and I think El Solo Dio and yeah, the next coming few weeks that we've planned, we'll have a few DJs that you probably know. And yeah, it pushes deep house and Afro house. And one thing I wanted to say, especially to Lilac Jeans, is this this thing that we are doing is so important that pushing music. It also improves music in a way because Nami, I feel like now I want to be part of the next compilation because I heard what you guys did, what you guys are pushing from the past compilations. That's actually why I pulled the mic so quickly after hearing Lingo Male, the last one by UKG Sunsets. I was like, nah, this is I have to rate this. Roberto Vox, they underrated. I have to absolutely rate this. But yeah, I also have a platform that is
I think we've just lost Echo Pulsive, right, Buga? Yes, no?
Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, I think we just lost them.
it's
But
mostly DJs that
meanwhile,
we
oh, okay.
really feel like need to be out there in terms of the music that they prefer us to hear as AMA listeners. So some of the DJs I've heard play live around here in Durban, and some of the DJs I know from their own mixes. Let's say, for example, Empire RSA also has his own platform where he releases music or mixes, and I know all those mixes and all those DJs sounds, and I feel like we really need to pay attention to what we are doing and the importance of what we are doing here. So yeah, let's keep pushing. Big shout out to the Deep House Space, and big shout out to A.N.D, C-Moody as well. I didn't get the whole interview by C-Moody. I came through. I think it was the last song that was playing. But Ngiyamazi release. So yeah, I'll catch him on Spotify. And yeah, shout out to the guests and panel, Fox.
No, thank you, Mvana. Thank you so much, Mvana, for coming through and sharing this. Yeah, we definitely would like to be a part of it. Namaste, Eco Pulse. I like that we've been an influence. Yes, Mvana, I like it. I like it so much. Good see, as long as Fig and James Shabini and do this thing and it just went up to nothing, Jay. Yabo. I like that we've actually made something of it. I mean, we've met people like you and released music with you, Mfagiti. Namhlanje released music with Makes Note. Yes, Mar. Shout out. No, siyabonga Mfagiti. Thank you so much for coming through. Yeah, just send us whatever that you need from us too, right? So it's igcwalisa lento. Nakanjani? Aye, that is Echo Pulsive. This man has music out there. This man has music out there. We've had him a couple of times here. Has a song released under Ed Jazz. Now he has a song released under Mix Note Media. So please go check out some of his music. He's really dope. He's really dope. Bua, I see your hand is up.
I just
Was up.
wanted to say, Mfana, to EcoPulsive, so how do people, Mfana, get to submit probably their mixtapes? Where do they submit? Along with menu as well. Okay, menu saravaile, but I also wanted to hear out from him. How do people submit their demos? Yeah, I understand. But yeah, EcoPulsive, how do people submit their mixtapes if ever they want to be part of the movement as well? What is the name of the movement?
Thanks for your question. Now, I'm not used to describing. I'm a movement, and especially this one. So yeah, this is a new thing. It's still on Instagram mostly, on Facebook, and I'm sorting out all Twitter. I think we already have a page for Twitter, but it's not active yet. So yeah, my DMs are fine always, and the best way to reach out to the name of the movement is actually Mirrored Fridays. The name of the company is Mirrored Muse, but the movement is Mirrored Fridays. So that's what you'll find on YouTube. But the company on socials, it's Mirrored Muse SA. And what you'll see is the head of it's a mime. That's the logo. Well, if you see that logo, then that's us. The mime, black and white, sometimes with the white background, sometimes with the black one. That's Tini branding. You'll be able to catch us with the branding. And yeah, you can also contact who I prefer to people to come through me because usually I curate the the not the playlist but the what do you call this? But the DJs that play every week. So yeah, that's what I sort out. So
Hi, shout out,
you
shout
can
out, shout
just
out, my
contact
boy.
by you can find as well.
I am by this network. Vox, is it also doing the same on your side?
I think in Kaki.
Yeah, yeah, no, Echo
Yeah.
Pulsive, Sizwile. So Echo Pulsive mentioned, Guti. DMs are accepted everywhere for this new initiative. Like it a lot. Network nje kubhayisisa khona lapha emaplazini wherever you are. But siyabonga Mfowethu, thank you so much for coming through and being a part of this thing. Siyabonga, applying.
Thank you guys. And thanks to everyone who's listening.
Nagajan, everyone who's listening, this thing wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. As always say that. I always say that. We have to. My last words, as mentioned, next week, FKA Mash, Shaz, Norton is joining us. Who else? What did I say, Gonja? Ozam, the composer, as well as Watkins. Right? Marcus Watkins is joining us, yes. for next week's lineup. So next week Friday is gewoon weer nog nakanjani. We're gonna be back njengo Schwarzenegger. So please come through and join us again for the Deep House Space. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your time. It's been a pleasure as always. Let's get Kasi Zulu. Last remarks for today, please.
Several to everyone who joined us today. We appreciate you guys so much. I would also like to take the time to thank the regulars who are here every Friday, usually from 12 until we close. You guys mean so much to us. And I would like to wish everyone a beautiful and amazing weekend. Thank you.
Ayi sibonge Nkosi Zulu. Ebuka asigama last remark lapho esizivalele ngengoma mfowethu. Shout out to everyone. Thank you.
I know, like Unkazi has mentioned, like Vox has mentioned, it has been another wonderful edition of the Deep House Space. Yeah, let's do it again next week, same time, same place, as you know how we always do it. We are the pre-party starter of everything, blessing your ears, of course. Like Vox always says, do not let your friends listen to bad music. Please be safe, be good. Remember, whatever you're doing, it's a choice. So yeah, sibe righty, sibe grandy. Asvain. Closing off with Lilac Jeans, still in the compilation, of course, in by Blizzard Beats, Little Girl. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Floyd of Lilac Jeans. And this is Manny of Lilac Jeans. You are now listening to the Deep House Space.
Hey, what's up? This is Lars Barrenroth from Deeper Shades of House, and you're listening to the Deep House Space.
Hey, what's up? This is Natty Nice, and you are listening to the Deep House Space.
And you're tuned in to the Deep House Space.
It's time to take your life around. Many men have told you that without them you would fall. But let me tell you something, baby. You are beautiful, beautiful from inside out. So don't you ever doubt the beauty that lies within. Set it free with your wings, little girl. Don't go too far now. Don't go far now. Don't go far, baby girl. It's time to turn your life round. Turn it around. Turn it around. Don't go too far now. Don't go far now. Don't go far, baby girl. It's time to turn your life round. Turn it around. Turn it around. You told me you had hopes and dreams, so go on, take them by any means. I know it can be hard, but you're a queen, and it's all yours if you just believe. So don't let them pull you down, and never ever wear a frown. 'Cause baby, you deserve a crown, and one day it will be found, little girl. Don't go too far now. Don't go far now. Don't go far, baby girl. It's time to turn your life round. Turn it around. Turn it around, girl. Don't go too far now. Don't go far now. It's over. It's time to turn your life round. Turn it around. Turn it around. It's now or never. It's now or never. Never.
My name is Ongani Metomaku. The deep house space. Grace upon these platforms that expose the undiscovered. As we enter, we breathe fire from the other side. Conquer and divide. By our rules they will abide. House music is in control. Now turns the tide. In our house, we are one. Connected with the rhythm. My name is Bongani Mehlomakul. And you're tuned into the deep house space.
Take care, everyone. Nibe right, nibe safe. We'll see you all again next week. Let's do it again. Except Fox. Valalap.